You guys keep spinning on me. You're frozen on me. Can you guys hear me at all?
You have to play your way out of being on Hard Knocks off-season.
Learn Chinese, buddy. Konnichiwa.
It's a me.
Calling my shot now. They make the playoffs next year with Sanders as their quarterback.
Steph Curry walked so Caitlin Clark could run.
The cup should go back to Canada, where it belongs this next go-round.
I have to suck on him a little bit first. All this all
Where was Nick Bosa on January 6th?
Hey, everybody, what is going on? It is Tuesday night. That means it is time for another edition of Craft Brewed Sports. I am Mike. With me, as always, is Greg. Greg, how was your sports weekend?
Better than yours, but only slightly. Only slightly.
It was so bad.
I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry.
I
didn't think
so bad.
I didn't think that it would happen, but we're both we both took an L. I mean, that's it. No more Marcus. Whole season.
Do you know how excited I was Friday night after Xavier won the Crosstown Shootout? And I was like, oh boy, what a start to the sports weekend. Now all we need is Inter Miami to lose in the MLS Cup. They did not. They won. I was like, that's all right. Notre Dame's going to make the playoffs tomorrow. They did not. They did not make the playoffs. I was like, okay, well, maybe the Bengals can do something for me with the Bills. They did not. They did not do anything for me. It was horrible.
Well, it's the definition of all downhill from there. I'm sorry, friend. I truly am. Like, this is the one time that I'm like, huh. Also, I was right, but I didn't like being right. I was just saying. I mean, at the end of last week, I said, win your games, you ain't got to worry about it. You leave it up to the
Look, I know everybody wants my tears. I know they want my tears.
I don't want your tears. No, I told you.
Not you. The people in the comments. The comment section wants my tears. People are lining up to see me melt down over this, and I will give this to you. I will give it to you tonight. I'm melting down. I've got conspiracy theories. I've got anger. I've got rage that is just boiling inside of me that we will get to tonight for sure. Before we do though, Mookie's here. Mookie, how you feeling, man?
It's whatever, man. Just it's been a long week. It's Tuesday. But I will tell you what. A lot of times people like to drink the tears of their friends because for some reason it gives them joy. I used to be like that, but I'm choosing to live differently, and I'm choosing to celebrate my friends and join in on their ride. Ah, damn. I really thought that was going to add Matt to the screen. But hey!
Did they finally fix that? Oh, man. I
guess so.
Message that I was like, I'll add you here in a second because then it switches to the 4 panel, and I wanted to get through
here, let's test it. Remove.
Clearly it doesn't. Mookie, why are you testing things live on the show? Can we not test things live on the show?
I mean, I could go back to being the voice of God, and then I would, but you wouldn't see it. So, like,
Matt Barr is here representing James Madison, the playoff team. Look at all this JMU gear behind him. Oh my God, it is
all over the place, baby. I've got it for days. I worked in the athletic department when I was there, so I got a ton of JMU stuff. I tried to steal a Duke Dog head one time. I got caught at the last door out the Convocation Center. I tell you what, if I had that, I would be wearing it right fucking now.
Why don't we just get you one? There's got to be one on eBay.
I mean, there probably is, but they're probably expensive. I don't know. It's probably also dusty and gross, so it's probably best I don't have it.
I'm glad.
Well, good thing you've got someone here who can help you clean out a mascot costume.
Bro, I want to clean out a mascot costume, but there's no cleaning of a mascot costume. It's a Lysol spray and then let that bitch air out. That's the cleaning of a mascot costume.
So there you go, Matthew. There's nothing to do. Just accept it and wear the hat proudly. What's the dog?
It's good to see you, man. Did you obviously you had a great sports weekend?
I did. So JMU beats Troy Friday night. Then the miracle happens. Duke takes down UVA Saturday night. It was, 49ers had a bye, so I had stress-free football on Sunday after finding out James Madison made it into the playoffs.
I love bye weeks. It's so great.
This was the perfect sports weekend. So yeah, 11 out of 10. Big fan.
Bye weeks are great, except for when your team isn't playing and then they drop in the rankings and don't make the playoffs. That makes bye weeks pretty shitty.
I meant pro bye weeks. That's just, I guess I should clear that up, but pro bye weeks, pretty dope. I mean, the Niners went up in the playoff standings and not playing, so...
Bengals were up 10 with 8 minutes to go. And then with 3 minutes to go, they were down 11. How the fuck does that even happen? How?
Life comes at you fast.
Baby.
I literally walked into the other room and was like, babe, I'm going to do some dishes. Everything's the game's going great. I'm just going to do some dishes. And then I came back in and was like, what the fuck did you boys do to this game? Who touched what to make this happen?
You're saying it was your fault, is what I'm hearing.
No, it's my kids' fault. They did something. They did something. It's their fault. Listen, we got a show tonight. It's going to be a show. I'm irate. I'm going to turn red a lot, so be ready for that. It's going to be a lot of Notre Dame talk, just preparing you now, but we will sprinkle in some other stuff. There's some news about Utah and them ruining college football as we know it, college athletics as we know it, really. We'll probably get into the winter meetings and
Let's not.
Goddamn dog.
Yeah, we can skip that one.
I also have Mookie. I know you were tuned into that World Cup draw. I have a funny story that came out of that. We'll have to get to. Also, Mook, little preview for you. The Week 6 AP poll is out in college basketball, and that means it's time to start placing bets on your national champion. So we'll talk about that too. Before we get to all that, though, let's talk about these beers that we were drinking tonight. As always, we rate them on Caesar scale, dog or no dog. Greg, I will start with you. What is in your mug tonight, dog or no dog?
Well, I always get excited, but I get doubly excited when I find a new Southern Tier beer that I've never seen before. Our friends at Southern Tier have a new holiday beer, and this is their Chestnut Praline Imperial Ale coming in at 8.6. I partially picked it up because, obviously, I love me some Southern Tier, and they never miss, so I knew it would be good, but also... when I saw praline, the only thing that I could think of was nobody likes Benjamin. If he were an ice cream flavor, he'd be pralines and dick. And so I am drinking a non-praline and dick flavored beer. Instead, it's chestnuts. Close, but not quite. It's a dog. It tastes like very similar to, as soon as I sipped it, I was like, it tastes like Mad Elf. It reminds me of Trogue's Mad Elf. Yeah, so we gave that the thumbs up back in the day on our Christmas beer tour, and I would add this one to the rotation. If this is 8.5 or 8.6%, gonna sneak up on me, gonna be a sneaky dog, but it's a dog.
Mookie, you made a face while Greg was describing that beer. Do you know what that line is from? The praline.
No, all I was paying attention to is I couldn't get over praline. Like, no, just don't say that word.
Why? It's not an imaginary thing.
Well, it's just like, isn't it like apricot and apricot? Just say it normal.
I've never heard it pronounced any other way but praline. Like, and I'm going off of the quote. Like, I don't even know what one looks like.
Clearly, Mookie doesn't know about that way in the world. He has no
zero clue. Zero clue about
the
pralines reference.
What are you drinking, Mook? Rate it, dog or no dog?
Look, it's just good old Yeller over here. We got water again because we did not get a chance to get fucking beer. It's down in the fridge. It's probably delicious, but whatever. This is where we're at right now. It's Tuesday. You know what? You can call it 3rd and 2. You can call it 3rd and 2. Yeah.
By the way, Tyson pointed out the Burlon Jinx is multi-generational. Even my kids carry the Burlon Jinx.
Was Papa B cursed?
Yeah, dude, we're all cursed. Okay. Our teams are not any good ever, and will always disappoint us. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Matt Barr, what are you drinking tonight? Dog or no dog?
I am drinking a gingerbread red ale from Hardywood because I get to go over there and sometimes pay for the beer when I go there. It's a 5.4% red ale brewed with all the same gingerbread spices that they put in the gingerbread stout line that should be coming to you guys in the mail soon. So look forward to that. This is an absolute dog. I'm not a big stout guy, but I love the flavor profile of them. So I get the flavor profile while only having a 5%er that's not going to make me want to die. So absolute dog. I don't know if you guys could hear my dog barking earlier. She agrees. So she was chiming in for me.
Clea approved.
Ms. Clee. Yeah, very, very famous girl. Wonderful activity book, I hear. The I Spy is amazing.
I just want to say I was very upset that Greg popped in the group chat when you were offering those beers up and said, deliver them to my address, because that means I may get those in March. I don't know. I have to find some more PTO time where I can get up to Greg's house to pick those up.
Look, the trip is worth it, my friend. And next time, you got to be faster than that. You got to be faster. I was busy when he sent that text and I was like, send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
It was, give me an address that's central to everybody. And Greg's like, me, I live 45 minutes away from everybody.
Look, I don't know where y'all live. I had no clue. I was waiting for a half hour. I was trying to leave. I was trying to leave the address.
I am not mad at you at all. It's Greg. It's Greg swiping in there, being like, me, it's me. I'm the closest one. Send it to me. I live in a different state.
I'm close to things. He didn't say in close proximity to the other two. He just said, who is the easiest one to send this to? I said me.
I did ask who's the easiest one for everybody to pick it up from, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, it's easier for them to pick it up from me than it is for me to go to them. So I wasn't wrong.
Hold on a minute here. Say that statement one more time and say it with a straight ass face.
I got no problem. It is easier for you to come to me and get your beer than it is for me to go down there and get it from one of you.
He's not wrong. It's
flawless logic.
How is that true?
And in fairness,
it's because it gets shipped to me and then I don't have to leave. Easier for me. Remember, you got to realize how you're asking the question.
Two of us are inconvenienced instead of just one of us being inconvenienced. So that's fair.
I mean, he's out of line, but he's right.
Yeah, math checks out.
Look, Mookie, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find a few days. We'll take the time off work. We'll split the drive time. I'll take the first shift, and then you can sleep in the car, and then
hey, we're all about dogs.
We can save.
You guys should get some snow dogs. Snow dogging up here.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. It'd save on gas.
One horse open sleigh, guys. Come on. It's that time of year.
Whoa. Ain't no one got money for horses, Scott. Come on.
Well, fine. Then get the sleigh dogs out and, abuse them puppies. But whatever you got to do. Mush!
The good news, though, is like if we pull it off this way, when we go to visit Greg, as we build up hotel points from staying places overnight, like it'll start to pay for itself.
That's a good point. Yeah, exactly.
So
I've already got some rewards points from when I stayed over to go pick up the shirt a few weeks ago. We're good. Tyson, correct. Greg does live everything to a barn than he does to a convenience store. It's
true. It's true.
Jesse, you want to know what that black hoodie is? I guess that's for you, Greg, because you're the only one wearing.
There is no hood. No hood.
Just
it's a pullover. Yeah. It's a little pullover.
Right.
No hoods here. Hoodless.
Gabe is drinking Truth Bomb from Rheingeist Imperial IPA, 9.5% ABV.
Nice.
That's the dog, and hopefully Mike will be speaking the truth tonight.
Man, I for a second I read that really quickly. I thought it said Mike will be spanking the truth tonight. I'm like, excuse me?
I mean, hey, everyone's got a name for it, right?
I do think I should switch out the beer for Irish whiskey tonight. I do deserve it, and that should help fuel the rant. You know what? I might be right back. Let's get through. Let's see what else you guys are drinking tonight. Dan is drinking Clag Brewing. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
I don't know what that says.
Kamehameha. What are we doing here?
Oh, okay. Kamehameha. Got you.
What bar said?
It's a triple IPA, 10.5%, making the highest rated IPAs in Ohio, 10 out of 10. I guess that means it's a dog. Mookie, are you laughing at your joke that you have queued up here? Is that what you're... Okay. I'm still getting through comments. I might be missing one here. Rex is drinking Bam Bam Vodka by Junction 35. It's been a week, and I have 8 more until break. It tastes just like the Fruity Pebbles, so it's for sure a Dino Dog. Wow.
Wow. All right.
That's crazy. Fruity Pebbles flavored vodka? That sounds dangerous, man. Also checking in with the vodka tonight. Tank's also got the vodka. Wheatley American Night Vodka, Cody Rhodes edition. Dan admitted to the hospital. Sorry to hear that, man. I know you've been waiting a long time, so he's drinking Sprite. Hopefully you're feeling better soon there, Dan. Let's see. Any others? Scanning. Okay, cool. I am drinking one from 450 tonight, Greg. I found this one on the shelf and could not pass it up. This is a slushy light, banana and vanilla ice cream, white chocolate, and artificial Bavarian cream flavors. Look at that. I don't have the ABV on it. I didn't come prepared to feel. 4.5.
I come bearing interesting news, and there was one sitting at the liquor store. I did not purchase it because I got a couple others. I'm like, I'm gonna have to bring this up. Did either of you know that there is now an imperial or a barrel-aged version of Great Lakes Christmas Ale? And it comes in a fancy green box that looks like a gift package. I was like, Imperial? Like barrel-aged Christmas Ale? Excuse me?
Must find.
Yeah, I really wanted to, but I had a couple others, and so I did not. But if I see it again, it's mine.
Does it come with bail money included? Because I feel like it needs to.
Yeah, I mean, Christmas Ale by itself already hits hard, so barrel aged,
it's like a whole other thing. Yeah,
let's go.
By the way, this
ready
is
to get rowdy on Christmas.
A banana slushy. That's all this is.
That's amazing.
Ooh.
Hardly any.
Is that
like
a bad thing?
Vanilla? No, not a bad thing at all. They're like very
right.
slight vanilla, but lots of banana flavor. Crushable. This beer is an absolute dog. Let us know in the comments if you guys are drinking tonight. Rate it on Caesar scale, dog or no dog. We're going to start this show off talking a little bit football.
Bar lit up.
He did. Look at that smile. The juxtaposition of that easy smile and my defeated feeling here of just crushed. Greg, you mentioned no Marcus. We're done. It's over. The season's over. Notre Dame snubbed the playoffs and then said, you know what? We don't want to go to the Pop-Tarts Bowl. We're not doing it. We're bailing. This season is over. We're done. We're out.
Hold on. They passed on the Pop-Tarts Bowl?
That was likely where they were going. It was.
I heard that they declined going to any other bowl because I did not.
They declined to any bowl.
No, it was a
they were not going to
blanket
any bowl,
thing,
but they were going to end up at the Pop-Tarts Bowl. That's where their tie-ins go along, and it was
Pop-Tarts. Freeman, his wife. Oh God, this is what a disaster. What a disaster.
Yeah, but the season's over. It's done. And Notre Dame getting a lot of heat for bailing on bowl season. Matt Barr was one of the people, in the Discord who was, I believe, his exact quote. I believe Matt Barr's exact quote was soft. With a lot of A's, W's, F's, and T's. That this is soft of Notre Dame.
It is, and I'll tell you why I think it's so soft, and it's not because they're not playing in a bowl game. They're denying college kids once in a lifetime opportunities. When are you ever, as a Catholic student, going to be able to see your Lord and Savior set up, drop down, sacrificed, reborn, and then turned into communion? This is the ultimate. They had the opportunity to do it, but I really do think they're robbing kids that don't normally get a chance to play an opportunity to play because there's 5 guys on the team that might be NFL bound. If you don't want to play as individual players, that's fine. Stop denying college kids once in a lifetime opportunities, because it's not just Notre Dame. 9 other schools followed suit. There's a lot of cool shit you can do at bowl games. And now these kids that maybe struggled for 5 years, walked on, put the jersey on, wanted to go wear it on the field one time, don't get a chance to play because your butt hurt you didn't make the playoffs. And then a bunch of other programs saw that as we don't have to do this, and followed suit. It's bullshit. Play the game. Don't play your starters. Who cares? The games don't matter. Just give players a chance to play.
All right, but here's the thing. Nobody wants to watch a bunch of backups play against each other on Christmas Eve at 2:00. Like, nobody wants to watch that. Nobody gives
It's not for you. It's not for us. It's for the players. It's for these guys that have worked, busted their ass for 4 or 5 years to actually get a chance to be on the field.
In Notre Dame's case, I can't speak to the other 9 teams because some of them have come out and been like, well, no, we just went to see if we wanted to go to that bowl. And when we called them back, they were like, oh, sorry, we gave it to somebody else. Like, I think that was Rutgers or somebody like that, just said they didn't answer the call fast enough. But Notre Dame, they supposedly had asked the team what they wanted to do. They voted on it.
They asked the captains. And there's some players that said they didn't want to play on a drastically different team if the starters weren't going to play.
But Bart, this is the future of college football. You got kids
bullshit
because they're going in the transfer portal. You got kids who don't want to play because they're going to the NFL. Now we have teams that are like, you know what? Nah, this isn't worth it. We're not going to spend $6 million to make $4 million and lose $2 million to go out there and play BYU with our backups and have people be like, see, this is why they shouldn't have been in the playoffs. And then that negative stereotype carries over into the next year. You said it exactly right. The game doesn't matter. So then why are we even fucking doing it? Who cares? It's
been saying that forever about these fucking
but the games do happen. The games do happen. These teams should go because, again, they're denying college kids once in a lifetime opportunities. There's some Rutgers might have gone to like the Boca Raton Bowl. That's a cool bowl to go to. There's the Bahamas Bowl. There's a lot of cool things you can go do that you wouldn't get a chance to otherwise. Honolulu Bowl.
How many Motor City Bowl.
There's so many. Let's not get aggressive here. There's so many guys who are going to be selling
the Music City Bowl.
Oh, Nashville sucks too.
I was wondering if you take
there's a lot of guys going to be selling insurance in 6 months that never got to see the field, and I think this would have been a cool opportunity just to put them on the field and let them play.
They might not have gotten to see the field in the bowl game. Imagine that. Imagine this kid goes through finals this week. He busts his ass to get through finals, sticks it out through practice, goes to the bowl game, sits there on the sidelines all game long and still doesn't get in. Misses Christmas with his family, fucking gets a C because he had to go through practice and didn't have the study time, and then still doesn't get to play. You are
well, then that's on the coach. That's on the coach. As a coach, you have to recognize that.
So now
you have to recognize that. And if you're not, then you don't give a shit about your players.
Football where everybody gets equal playing time because this guy who was a walk-on.
I'm not saying start the goddamn game. Put him in for a kick coverage. Put him in for a punt coverage. Put him in for something that they can't really fuck it up all that bad for your team.
Makes it all worth it. All those years I got that one kickoff coverage in the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Mike, how much would you pay in your life to go back to be 18? Let's imagine you were athletic. And walk on to Notre Dame.
I was athletic.
Walk on to Notre Dame, play for. Okay, sure. So you walk on to Notre Dame and you get redshirted, and then you play for 4 years. You get to put that jersey on. Do you want to go out for a kickoff coverage, or do you just not want to get that opportunity?
Go ahead, Mook.
A quick clarifying question: do I still get all the free shit? Do I still get the easy degree from the school, and do I still get to cut the line and get chicken nuggets first? Then fine, I'm in, man. I'll sit my ass on the bench the whole time. Who cares? Give me all the perks, bro. Like, that's all I'm here for.
But you also get to step on the field wearing the Notre Dame jersey.
I don't need that. They can keep that shit. I don't need to get out there and get embarrassed. Like, just give me all the free shit.
Greg, you're awfully quiet about this. What do you feel about Notre Dame bailing out of the bowl game?
Well, I'm gonna straddle the middle because on the one hand, no. But when you hear, let me finish. Jeez.
Let him
All right.
finish. Let him
On the
finish.
one hand, I completely understand. If I was Notre Dame, I'd be like, we're beneath this. I'm not going to a bowl game. Give some other lousy school who otherwise wouldn't be there. Give them a shot. Give those kids a shot. Our kids have had, the big spotlight games. Then they had their shot. Also, if I was the players Matt was describing, I'd be sitting there and, there's reports and stuff out there that some of the backups were like, oh, kind of want to go. We want to play. And I'd be like, the leaders and the captains calling and saying, no, we're not going to play. Like, I mean, if y'all would have got good in that Miami game, we wouldn't have had to make this call and we'd be there. But I mean, y'all sucked. So here we are. So I get screwed twice. Huh? Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot, Jeremiah. Go get that bag. I guess I'll just be over here holding mine. Don't worry about me. Let me know when you're in town. I'll pick up the tab for lunch on my Allstate insurance career.
Look, if you're a football player at Notre Dame, you're fine. You are set for life. It may not be glamorous, but you ain't going to be unemployed because they take care of their own. I've seen it.
I know.
So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, like insurance
at State Farm.
That we sell insurance in 6 months. We both said this.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with selling insurance.
I can see both sides, but I mean, if I'm Notre Dame though, I don't want to do this. I mean, I get the jokes about the Pop-Tarts Bowl and all that shit, but to me, the non-championship game, non-playoff game, I'm denying all of them. Especially if I'm a school like Notre Dame. No, we're not doing the token invite. I'm good.
Well, that's the crazy thing. Notre Dame is one of the only schools that can actually pull this off because the other schools, there are payouts and that goes to the conference. So when you're a part of a conference, schools can't really deny going to a bowl game because the conference is going to find them and get pissed that you're costing all of the other member schools money. So Notre Dame is really fine. No. I'm just saying Notre Dame is really the only school that could do something.
And if I had that's what I'm saying. If I had the clout of Notre Dame, I'd swang that dick and be like, psh. Not only are we turning down the money because of all the money we made by not being in a conference last year when we made our playoff run. Y'all remember that when we pocketed it all? Yeah, we're going to flex and not show up to this game because we don't even need that piddly check. Like, I would be like that if I was Notre Dame, which is why people hate Notre Dame. But also, I get it.
Mike, you know what they should do? They should be like, nah, you know what? We're going to skip the bowl game, and instead we're going to use that period to film an NBC special behind the scenes with all the guys, give them their moment to shine, not get them injured, and still make a freaking bag. Because
screw that. I want to see Christmas. I want to see Christmas with Marcus and his
family.
Marcus
Freeman Christmas special.
Yes, a Marcus Freeman Christmas special.
Put him on NBC Christmas holiday specials, and NBC will still get their cut.
Bump that president. Bump the tour of the White House they do, and put Marcus and his family. I want to see his
exactly.
House.
Because here's the thing, Matt, that kid that was really upset and sitting on the bench, you'd ask him, be like, okay, but what if that of missing the playing time, you got a Marcus Freeman Christmas special? Oh, I'm all good. Everyone would be all okay with that.
Is Marcus the type of dude that that special's in his house and he's taking you a tour of the house and he's just like gets to the bedroom, he's like, this is where the magic happens. He's dropping that one, right?
I mean, I would. I got 5 kids. You see this? You know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, it would be a little.
I would enjoy an MTV Cribs episode of Marcus Freeman. I think that would be electric.
Dude, what would his crib have? Like swimming pool, obviously, right?
Stripper pole.
Hot.
What? All the real ballers on MTV Cribs had a stripper pole in the crib. I mean, come on. You know Marcus has
they all rented the same house to show off. None of the Cribs actually own those houses. That was my favorite part. Is they clearly all rented the same house. Like, all right, let's put some color on this wall. Let's change the furniture around. They're just showing the same house from different angles.
Was it Manny Fresh that did like a roach infested apartment? Like he just opened the door and he was just like, it's a 1-bedroom apartment behind him, and he was just like, here's the fridge, it's empty. I don't know. Just going the complete opposite of the Cribs. Oh man, there's your old man segment of the week. MTV Cribs.
Google it, kids. Google it.
All right. So,
sorry, hold on a minute. Jesse chimed in saying Mookie's talking like Marcus won't be on NBC's New York Eve And
New York
NBC's I know. New Year's Eve. You saw that's how I said I read the N and the Y so confident I got to the E and I was like, oh shit.
He was like,
hold on.
He was like, NY. There's only one thing that stands for New York.
Eve. Hold on a minute here. I'll hold it.
Hold this L real quick. Hold it. Just hold it for me.
The only thing that would have made it better if you said, won't be on NBC's Nye show getting eye banged.
NBC's Bill Nye show. Yeah.
Like, why is Bill Nye going to be there?
Jesse's point was
because he's going to be eye
Marcus
banging.
is going to be
Marcus
on
Freeman's wife.
NBC's New York. Fuck. God damn it.
Yikes.
Nope. We're done.
He's got the yips.
Moving on.
Mookie's talking like Marcus won't be on NBC's New Year's Eve. God damn it!
See, giant landmine right in the middle of that sentence. Thank you, Jesse. Who knew?
I was so confident going in. I was like, "I'll show you."
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
I'll show you how this is
Watch a
done.
professional.
Oh, okay, if you won't do it, I'll do it.
Someone's got to do it now, though, because we can't leave this unfinished. Otherwise, it will haunt us.
Go for it, Mook. You got this. I believe in you.
Mookie's talking like Marcus won't be on NBC's New Year's Eve show, getting eye banged by Andy and Anderson.
Ah, there you go. Good work. Tech wanting to know when ND decided they weren't going to a bowl game, did they announce it by puffing some white smoke up in the air?
That'd have been dope.
All right, so let's talk this playoff selection.
White smoke in the form of a middle finger. I guess they're not going. It's rude.
Notre Dame gives the middle finger to ESPN and college football in general because they got a middle finger earlier in the day by the College Football Playoff Committee. Notre Dame, first team out of the playoff. We had talked about it last week. Miami and Notre Dame. There's a big debate around that. Alabama gets dog walked in the SEC championship. Does not move a single place in the college football playoff rankings. They stay right where they are despite. Hey, guess what? Every single one of us on this show had more rushing yards on Saturday than Alabama did in that SEC championship game. They had -3 rushing yards. We all had 0. We beat Alabama's rushing.
Really?
Did not move in the rankings. They stayed put. BYU fell. BYU got dog walked. They fell. Alabama stays right where they're at. Now, I'm fine with Miami jumping Notre Dame. They should have been ahead of Notre Dame the whole time. There's no reason why there's that difference. And so that's part of why Notre Dame is like, dude, what the fuck? Like, this whole time we've been ahead of them, and then they jump them. Neither one of us do anything. But Alabama is where I'm pissed. That's a 3-loss team that just got their asses handed to them in the SEC championship game, and they got in over Notre Dame, which is crazy. I know, Bar. I know you're not supposed to.
No. That's what I have outrage about. Is they say you're not supposed to penalize a team for losing their conference championship game. Right? You're not supposed to do that. BYU got punished.
Yeah.
BYU got punished. BYU has a bigger argument over Notre Dame for being mad, in my eyes. Because if you're going to sit there and let Alabama get absolutely smacked in the ass 35-7 in the SEC championship game and not move them an inch, but then drop BYU out for a team in Miami that didn't even play in their conference championship game, that's where I have problems. If you're going to say you're not punishing people for a conference championship game, make it universal. But as Scott said last week, bibbity bobbity boop, Alabama's in.
Well, yeah, but I'll say this. This is the first time that I think I'm like flummoxed by the selection committee because, look, for me, it's always been about the money. And the idea that you would keep Notre Dame out, to me, is shocking. I mean, even for Miami, there's no way that they pull in as much money and eyeballs as Notre Dame. Like old Miami, I would think so, but it's weird that Miami got left out.
Greg, it's not. Here's why. This is all Duke's fault. I know Matt Barr loves the fact that Duke won that ACC championship because Duke winning the ACC championship meant the ACC champion does not have a guaranteed spot in the playoffs. All right. So that means 2 group of 5 teams are now getting in. So now the committee has a decision to make. Do we put in Notre Dame, who is going to bring tons of money to this thing, or do we put in Miami? And if we put in Notre Dame, that means no ACC teams make it into the playoffs. None. There would be no representation from the ACC. They get no payout whatsoever from the playoffs. Notre Dame gets $4 million all to themselves. These two group of 5 conferences are getting $4 million just for showing up. That's already too much. We've already divvied the pie to teams outside of the Power 4 too much. We don't like this. We can't block out the ACC. I really believe that if Duke had lost to Virginia, Virginia would have been the ACC champion and would have gotten in at the 11 seed, and they would have put Notre Dame in over Miami. That they were hedging their bets. They moved Alabama up the week before to try to like buffer in case they did have to drop them from the SEC championship game. They didn't have to, and then they were like, "Fuck, Duke kind of fucked us. All right, Miami." Then it was a coin flip. They were like, "We either have to protect the ACC and make sure they get their payouts, or Virginia does their job and Notre Dame makes us the bank."
But that's what I'm saying. Usually the selection committee and the NCAA in general will just be like, fuck it, money. Ohio State, do they have qualifications? Who cares? Notre Dame, do they have the qualifications? Who cares? Like, I'm still surprised that ultimately, like, what you're saying makes sense logically, but when have they ever done anything logically?
Who has the TV contract for the playoffs?
ESPN.
Who has a deal with the ACC? Who is the main television network for the ACC?
Is it ESPN? I guess.
It's ESPN. So ESPN is like, bro, you cannot have our conference sitting
completely
on the
left out. All right. Okay. So eventually it was about the money. All right. I got it.
And their other agreement, ESPN's other agreement, is with the SEC. So Alabama not dropping is directly related to the fact that ESPN needs the SEC and the ACC in these playoffs to pad their pockets even more. Like, this is it is all about the money, but now we're chasing where the money is really, like, whose money is it really about now?
That's crazy.
Dude, it's horrible. It's horrible. And I know Matt Barr gets the benefit of this. Like, that's what sucks is, like, I knew going into that Duke Virginia game. No. Let me finish. Don't get all there, Mr.
Well, you said I get the benefit, and then you immediately follow with "it sucks," and I'm like, "Whoa,
it sucks." Because I knew going into that ACC championship game, if Duke won, that means James Madison is in, and it's less of a chance for Notre Dame to get in. We were, as I went into that ACC championship game to watch that, I was like, one of them is getting left out. It's either James Madison or Notre Dame. Either you were going to be happy and I was going to be sad, or I was going to be happy and you were going to be sad. There was no way that we both could get in, which sucked. I guess there was a way if Notre Dame just beat Miami at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I mean, so the smoke that comes up from the selection committee was just GG. Like Notre Dame said on the middle finger, and they were like, GG.
You know, get good.
Yeah. I mean, but seriously though, in all seriousness, if you beat Miami, then this isn't a conversation. Like, there never would have been. Like, it's hard to have sympathy for these last ones that are getting out. And I think it's weird that Notre Dame wasn't, but the system worked.
But Scott, if we beat Miami, then Ohio State probably loses to Michigan, and I mean, just can't have that.
What?
It's the butterfly.
None of us care about that. Literally, none of us care about that.
What? Like, how does that?
If Notre Dame beats Miami, there's probably all these other dominoes that fall. So then James Madison and Tulane might not have made it in the playoffs. So why not just be happy with what we do have?
I am. I don't really give a crap. I'm shocked. And I feel bad for those of us who wanted to see Marcus for another time, at least one more time, aren't going to get to do it. So, like, I mean, they're depriving all of us.
You're just going to have to watch it on New Year's Eve.
He does have New Year's Eve locked down.
He's got New Year's Eve locked up, man.
He'll be the new Dick Clark. I'm here at New Year's Eve for Marcus's rockin' time, baby.
The last thing I want to say about Notre Dame here is their AD is now on a crusade, which it's like, bro, you're a little
Catholics are on a crusade? No way.
Yeah, I know. You got to be careful. Last time that happened, it didn't turn out too well for everybody.
The last 5 times.
Is that
last 5 times it happened? They're like,
race card.
on. That's how many times they've tried and failed at Crusades. Yeah, but this one might work. Why not?
The AD probably should have done this a couple weeks ago instead of waiting until after the selection has
The
happened.
performative upsetness. Yeah.
Well, this seems legitimate and not performative because he's mad at the ACC for how they campaigned against Notre Dame. And he's like, I can't believe you would treat a partner like that, like downplay us like that and air the Notre Dame Miami game 4 times leading up to Selection Sunday. And which from the ACC side, they want that payout. They don't get a payout if Notre Dame gets in. So
that would be my response if I was the ACC. I'd be like, "Oh, you feel bad about us campaigning? So then you won't have any problem splitting the money you made last year with us, right? Oh no, you don't want to do that." He hit us with the no.
Like NBC Sports wouldn't have shown the same shit on their channels in between hockey games of Notre Dame beating Miami over and over again before select. What are we doing?
And there's the line, join a conference and win your games, shrug emoji. Win your games, fine. You don't need to join a conference if you're Notre Dame. But now there seems like there might be some movement in that department because the AD came out and said, Bavacqua came out and said there was permanent damage between Notre Dame and ACC with the way the ACC handled this whole thing. What does that mean, fellas? Like permanent damage? Does it?
Yeah, it means we've now got eyes for a conference that's large, and there was once 10 members. All right, that's all we'll say.
I think it's simple, Mike. All that means is about a bunch of lawyers are about to get paid. We know that with certainty.
And I'll tell you what, I love that the Notre Dame relationship is ruined with the ACC because they're going to want to add another team. And you know who it might be?
James
it might be a little James. Well, they'll give them a second. Look, I'm sitting pointing out. Give them a second triangle. It gave them a second triangle. They got the North Carolina triangle between NC State, Duke, and North Carolina. It would give them Virginia Tech, and JMU. I'm saying they got Billy Napier coming in. It makes a lot of sense to bring him in. Billy Napier might not be able to hang in the SEC, but he can sure as fuck hang in the ACC.
Should he start going by William Napier? You know,
no, he's going by Billy Madison now. He's Billy Madison.
Oh, there we go.
Billy
Okay,
Dukes.
I like that swerve. Yeah,
Billy Madison or Billy Dukes. He was Billy Sunbelt before when he was running the Sunbelt at Louisiana. So he has a lot of familiarity with the Sunbelt.
It would be funny if Notre Dame was extra spiteful with it. And they're like, "Oh, you put in JMU? Yeah, we're joining a conference. We're going to Sunbelt. How about that? All right."
We will be the highest rated group of five.
We will whoop ass all the way, win the conference every year. We'll be the 11th seed every year. Who gives a shit?
You know what's crazy about that is their schedule actually wouldn't be that much harder than it already is. They're replacing service academies with Sunbelt teams. So, pretty much playing the same schedule they were before.
A service academy. All right. I do think it would be awesome if Notre Dame went to the Big Ten after USC has ended the rivalry, was like, we can't play this game anymore. We've got such a grueling schedule in the Big Ten. We can't play this Notre Dame game. And then Marcus just shows up and is like, hey, Lincoln, what's up?
My God, that's Notre Dame's music. USC's like, oh, shit.
All right, so everybody says Big Ten is where they would go if they made a move. They would go to the Big Ten because that makes sense geographically, although geographically doesn't matter anymore. But what if Notre Dame was like, you know what? We won't go Sunbelt, but we'll stay in the Power Four. We're going to go in the Big 12 and just dominate the Big 12 every single year and get a guaranteed spot.
Then do it. Then do it. Join a fucking conference. That's all any of us want.
Why?
I mean, why is it stop bitching every year when you get left out?
So important to you that Notre Dame joins a conference? Why is that so important to you? Why do you care that much?
Because you're not special. You're not special.
Bam,
you're not
right
fucking special.
That contract at NBC says otherwise.
Everybody else is in a conference.
I mean, as much as I'd like to argue with you, Bar, like they have their own rules.
The contract with NBC makes them
don't
special.
care.
The fact that they have if they're in the top 12 next year, they get an automatic bid into the playoffs means they're special. Everybody else within college football thinks that Notre Dame is special because if they didn't, they would leave them out of these negotiations. They'd leave them out. So they are special. They are unique. I don't understand this push of like Notre Dame has to join a conference. They've got to.
Then stop being special and you won't have to worry about this. Stop being special and you won't have to worry about this. Just like Gabe said, BYU is independent, join a conference, and look what happened this year.
They didn't make it.
And they should be in.
Right, they got left out.
They should be in over Miami.
Okay. Oh, so there we go. So maybe Notre Dame should join a conference and then they'll be left out again. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? That makes no sense. BYU is independent. Look what happened this year. They got left out.
And they're not going to be left out because they're special.
No, it's because if you're not in the AC, or if you're not in the SEC, or you're not in the Big Ten, they will shit on your conference and make it like, well, your conference is shitty. So yeah, you lost that game and you're out now. You lost your conference title game, so you're out. BYU shouldn't be out. You just said that. They shouldn't be out. So what difference does it make if they were independent or in a conference?
Sorry, but Quattro Z bringing us back down saying nobody thinks they're special except Catholics and dweebs.
Athletic directors and the
Thank you, Casey. Appreciate you, buddy.
And basically everybody within college football. But yeah, no, that's it. Those are the only ones, Catholics and dweebs.
I also like how butthurt Robert's been this whole time, continuing to chime in. You're spending a lot of time on a team whose season has ended. Yeah, we're going to continue to because there's still a lot of meat on this bone, man. Like the fact that we've talked 46 minutes about how Notre Dame got left out on our own show here indicates how special they are.
It's a good point. And everybody wanted to tune in to see me get mad about how Notre Dame got left out. Like Bart, you can't deny the brand and what it is for college football. Like there's always been rules for Notre Dame that are different than everybody else. It's always been that way, dating back to the Bowl Coalition.
The Boalition.
Because of what Casey said. Catholics and dweebs.
Okay.
Catholics and dweebs.
I just love that he used dweebs. It just hits.
I guess I'm a dweeb then, though, because I mean, even I, who until recently like loathed Notre Dame and everything, and was the same, like banging the drum for them to get a conference. Like I recognize, like they do have a special place in college football. That again, whether or not the program in its current state and the way things are live up, they still hold that. Like you just can't deny it. I mean, it's just the way things are. I don't know what else to say other than that they do get special treatment, period. Right or wrong.
And that's a problem.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just saying, like, it's the way that it works.
Because here's my point.
It's the reaction from fans like you that are mad that you didn't get in.
I'm mad at Alabama.
It's this exact reaction.
I'm
that's
mad.
The special treatment.
I am mad that Alabama got the special treatment. Alabama got the special treatment here, not Notre Dame. I am mad at a team. You're saying my reaction to another school getting special treatment is why Notre Dame should join a conference? That's crazy.
Because Notre Dame and Miami did not deserve to be in either one. BYU deserved to be in.
What?
Because you're not supposed to be punished. You're not supposed to be punished for your fucking championship game.
I mean, okay,
they punished
BYU.
They didn't punish
They should
Alabama.
have been that high because they suck.
If you're in a conference championship game, you shouldn't be punished if you lose, right? That's what they said about Alabama. They punished BYU. They let in Miami, who wasn't in a conference. It wasn't in their conference championship game, not in A, because they have a conference. They weren't in their conference champion. Notre Dame didn't play one.
BYU wasn't in when they lined it up for the Big 12 championship. They were on the outside looking in.
Oh, well, then my bad.
Number 12. So
then my bad.
They were already.
That's how much I pay attention to college football.
They needed to win to get in. That's why they were like, It's a 99.9% win. They're in with a win 99.9%. If they lose 0.01%. Okay, so we'll leave it alone now because everybody is clearly getting all upset.
Can I talk about JMU a little bit? Because they're actually in the playoffs, and we're now 49 minutes into this one.
Go ahead. We could talk JMU. I did like their tweet where they said the talent gap between JMU and Oregon is not as great as everybody has said. And then they were like, we'll run some tapes and keep an eye out on these feisty ducks or something like that. Like they had me in the first half.
Call them feisty.
Oh, they're picking fights left and right. Because look, as someone, they got their acceptance letter to JMU in 2005. 17-year-old Matt understood I was going to a school that was a lower tier athletic program. I understood that. I knew it was FCS. I knew that pretty much my entire life that's what they were going to be. To see them up with the big boys, and since they've come up in the last 4 years, I got some stats for you. They are 40-10 since joining FBS. 40-10 in the Sun Belt. Well, overall, but in the Sun Belt Conference. They would have played for the Sun Belt Championship 3 out of 4 years, except for the first 2 years they weren't allowed to because of NCAA rules, saying if you move up, you can't play for the conference championship.
That's so
Signetti leaves, takes half the team to Indiana, where their top rusher, their top receiver, and their leading tackler are JMU guys. And that's the number 1 team in the country, took down Ohio State. Bob Chesney comes in. They are where they are. Also, one thing about Bob Chesney, everybody's saying it's really cool that he's coaching the rest of the year when he should be going to UCLA. No, he is legitimately contractually obligated to do that because Signetti took half the roster before their first ever bowl game, and they were struggling out there with the guys that I just think deserve to see the field. And they got absolutely blasted by Air Force in their first ever bowl game.
James service
is not it's not a little brother. I think it's the best football program in Virginia. That includes Virginia Tech and UVA. Are they going to beat the Ducks? No. No.
Do they
They're
cover? That's the question.
I think they can cover because their defense is really good.
Because that's how you know if a team's
really,
good.
really good. And the last time,
that's how you know team's great.
Last time Oregon played, that's right. The last time Oregon played a defensive team was Iowa. Does anybody know the final score of that game?
No.
18-3. 18-16 against Iowa. So I think JMU has a chance to keep it close. They won't win. I don't think they're going to win. I'm just happy as fuck to be here. I never thought that I was ever going to see JMU in the big boy playoffs. So this is pretty fucking cool.
And look, from my perspective, awesome that they're in. Like, this is what I wanted out of the college football playoff before they, bastardized it and moved it all around. So, like, basically we're only going to get the big schools in. I thought it should always have been conference champions, get in. I don't give a shit about the politics. I just wanted the conferences to matter, and for the champs from those conferences, regardless of how big or how much tradition or any of that shit, get a chance to prove it on the field. And so JMU earned that right, and they should be here. And this is why I wanted the playoffs. Like, if it was up to me, we would go back to the conferences the way they were before everybody joined and formed these super conferences. And we just plucked the conference championships, had a couple at large. And if you didn't get in, then tough titties. And that was that. I wanted to see the JMUs or the Toledos or, whatever it may be, those smaller schools getting a chance to prove it. It's like, oh, well, they're not good enough. Well, how the fuck do we ever know? And let them get blown out if they say, on the off chance that they do, then that's why they play the game.
And I think everybody says, well, this isn't college basketball. This isn't March Madness. This isn't where a team can go in and make a big upset.
But it should be.
NIL and the transfer portal have made
even the playing field, period.
Well, the NIL and transfer portal have made it so that smaller teams can get pretty damn good pretty quick.
That's what I'm saying.
The best player on JMU's defensive line came from Notre Dame. Their defensive end is a Notre Dame guy that wasn't getting playing time there. They're getting dudes that were
because he was a dweeb, probably, right?
No, he left, so he's decidedly not a dweeb. He's actually really fucking dope.
Also, Mookie, you missed a chance to say you're welcome for our service.
I was going to throw it there, but I already
moment
threw
for that.
one out. And yeah, you don't want to beat it to death, right?
Why not though?
Here's my favorite part.
Play the hand you dealt.
Here's my favorite part of James Madison.
Also, Casey pointing out something nice. Pull up Casey's comment.
Oh, you're talking about this one here? Anyone remember the last time a 12 seed JMU played a 5 seed Big Ten team?
That one right there.
Nope, I do not. So what are you talking about?
It was when JMU upset Wisconsin in March Madness. As the 12
Oh
seed.
shit! Yeah, they won me money.
Here's my favorite part about James
Thanks.
Madison making it, because the last time we had like an outsider that crashed the college football playoffs was when UC made it that year that they went undefeated. That was the 2021 season, and then in 2022 they announced we're expanding. It's 12 teams now. The UC made it in here, so now we got to do something. So we're going to expand and get more bids for the people that deserve it. We have 2 group of 5 teams. It might happen next year. They might not wait. They can't risk this happening again. We're going to get expansion next year. Like it's
16 teams. 16 teams are going to let in the top 2 non-power 4 schools, conference champions, that are going to be lined up against the 1 and 2 seed as sacrificial lambs, and then they're going to fill the rest of the bracket out.
That's so cute, Matt. That's adorable that you think they would do that. That's adorable. Scott, here's how this is going to go. 16 teams. It's going to be 6 guaranteed spots for the SEC, 6 guaranteed spots for the Big Ten, 1 guaranteed spot for the ACC, 1 guaranteed spot for the Big 12, and then the other 4, you guys figure it out. That's how it's going to go. What are you doing?
That's 100% how it's going to go.
Group of 5 teams.
Yeah, there's not going to be fair.
They're going to stack the deck. They don't give up.
No, they still want to give the 1 and 2 seeds a bye. They still want to give them a bye because those are the people that are banking their money on.
They'll just make it so they have a bye.
Right. No, they don't have a bye. They're playing the group of 5 school.
No, they'll figure it out. They'll make the 2 group of 5s. Yeah.
These motherfuckers aren't gonna do that, Bar. It's just gonna be more SEC and Big Ten teams.
So what Gabe said, Tulane already got boat raced by Ole Miss this year. Yes. However,
But not in the Craft Brew dynasty.
They still had Lane Kiffin and a lot of players.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm most pissed about is JMU has to go to fucking Nike University, 3,000 goddamn miles away. Tulane gets to drive down the street and play a team that has clearly fucking given up. So that upsets me just a little bit.
Gabe also pointing out if they didn't change the rules this year, OSU would be playing JMU because previously it was the top 4 conference champions got a bye. So Ohio State would not be in that.
Oh, it's a much better draw for JMU with Oregon rather than Ohio fucking State.
Which is wild that's a sentence. I mean, once upon a time, like,
I don't think Oregon is that good.
No, I know. I mean, it's true.
I
It's
agree.
definitely true now. Like, Oregon is not what they used to be in terms of like, oh yeah, they've got that exotic like mystique to them. Now they're kind of just a random regular ass Big Ten team.
Even when they had the exotic mystique to them, though, they weren't ever better than 4th best team in the country.
No, they
made a national championship and got blown out.
It was because they had that Pac-12 where nobody really stayed up to watch the games. So everybody was like, I think they're good because they're winning, but it's also 1 o'clock in the morning and nobody's seeing what.
Oh man, they sent a lot of people to the league though for a while there. They had some pretty good teams, but yeah, I mean, did they shit down their leg in the finals a couple of times? Sure, but I mean, they also came up against some really good teams themselves. Like, I mean, that Florida State team that they lost to. Like, I mean, it wasn't like they were losing games that you're just like, wow, they should have never gotten an invite.
Yeah, that's fair, but they were also disappointed. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well,
sorry, I was just looking up to see what exactly Oregon's record was this year because I'm like, I don't even remember how many losses they had. They just aren't that memorable. But Mike, did you see that the Big 12 commissioner called Notre Dame's AD's behavior egregious?
Oh,
7:55 p.m. tonight, an article posted saying he took issue with the way that Pete Bevacqua, whatever.
Who said who's being a little bitch?
Commissioner.
The Big 12 commissioner said that Notre Dame's AD is totally out of bounds in his approach, and if he was in the room, I'd tell him the same thing.
Well, so much for that Big 12 bid.
Yeah, dude.
Feels like that's irreparably harmed.
Back to the big. Now you know damn well if Bevacqua was like, "Hey, I'm in the room now. Also, we want to join the Big 12." That dude would be slobbing that knob like, "Oh, Notre Dame coming to Big 12."
That's kind of more what I was thinking because he says,
isn't the Pac-12 still alive with like one or two teams? It'd be funny if Notre Dame joined that. They're like, "We're Pac-12, baby. We're going back to our roots."
Notre Dame is the Donald Trump of football. They get special treatment. They get what they want, and when they don't, they call it false. They're going to call for congressional hearings. They're going to change the rules. Woo! Boys, I'll tell you what, they're richer than everybody else. They demand the rules change when they don't get their way. They take their ball home when they get upset and don't get their way. Guys, I got to tell you, I think Notre Dame is the Donald Trump of football.
Some people are saying this
Pass.
is bullshit.
I love Mookie's pass because that's an admission of guilt. He's pleading the fifth on this one.
Nope. I'm going to stop you right there because while they may have some characteristics, there's no way that the Notre Dame of football coach is being led by a black man if they're
bingo.
If they are indeed the Donald Trump of college football, that ends the argument.
Now,
If he was incompetent, we could say he may be a Kash Patel type.
They get rid of DEI hires though, so I gotta feel like Marcus would be ousted.
Yeah, Dan, I did luck a little too good. I'm used to hearing it from your mom. Fuck you.
Jeez.
Dang. Why is there not a Goddamn here?
No, this guy's in the comments talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. Michigan and Ohio State, they could go independent too and make double the revenue of Notre Dame. No, you can't. Because you would have fucking done it. You can't.
Right. If Ohio State could have, they absolutely would have. Like,
Michigan, Ohio State probably could. Michigan, no, you can't. Maybe once upon a time you could have. You can't. Stop thinking you can.
Also,
God bless you. Go Irish.
Real quick, while we have Dan in the comments, I just want to say one thing. Dan, hi, how are you? Fuck you. JMU's in the playoffs and Michigan isn't. Suck a bag of dicks. Pow.
Man, I know what we should do to make our show more popular. Attack the people in the comment section. That'll spread the show.
Oh, no. I just need to let a Michigan fan know.
You guys should totally tune in.
He needs to.
They find somebody in the comments and they just fucking go after him. Middle fingers, your mom, they just tear him.
They love their fans. They love their fans.
I mean, it works for Barstool, right? Why not?
Totally tune in. Playoff pitch very unfair to Notre Dame. Some people say. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
All right.
Also, do it next. Only one loss.
Oh, one loss. Okay.
One loss to IU. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they are a little good.
Also, before we move on from football, I want it known right now. I'm rooting for Indiana. I'm rooting for Indiana.
How could you? Honestly, how could you not be? I mean, that definitely after that Ohio State game, I was like, well, I hope Indiana wins it all.
Did you see the way Signetti left JMU was kind of shitty. He jumped before the first official bowl game for the entire university. We never have a chance to see.
We've all been there.
Yeah, it was shitty, and that's why they now have in the contracts. They can't do it anymore, so big fan of that. But I've finally gotten over it. Sig, I hope you take it all the way, man. Sig once pulled out a phone as a JMU coach. They were playing Utah State, and they reviewed a play, and it was so clear that the guy was out of bounds that he had an assistant coach pull up the phone with the replay, and he pulled up the phone and he showed it to the referee on the sideline. Signetti's an insane human being, and I love him. He's also never looked happy a single day in his life. That man is the Belichick of fucking college football coaches. He is angry all the time. They beat Ohio State. He's walking across the field and he's just like, that man has, he's on to he's on to the college football playoffs.
There was no joy. There was no joy in beating Ohio State. I thought that was weird. He looked very robotic, but I'm like, that's a man on a mission. I appreciate it.
You heard about the game. He was like, I'm gonna have to humble these boys in 24 hours. Like he was ready to knock them down. You could tell he was fighting the urge to just start right there.
Please tell me y'all saw. Please tell me though, y'all saw one of the most. I'm watching this like looking around, and I'm like, Mendoza. That post game, post game interview,
holding on the microphone.
I'm looking around like,
come together as brothers.
Is this real life? It was one of those that I'm like, my guy, I need you to step back. Like it just, oh man.
Do they not have a media relations team? And then did you see him on the podium when he is like saying something, is about to jump in, and someone's like, no, hold on, let him ask you the question. He goes, oh, I'm so sorry. And he's like apologizing on the fucking stage in front of everybody.
Burlon, I know you'll understand this. When it reminded me of the daydream that JD had when he did the wrestling promo, and he's like, "'Cause I'm the intern." That was 100% how that came off. It was just like, he's watched one too many wrestling promos.
I heard somebody describe him as Morty from Rick and Morty, and then I listened back to the interview, and I was like, oh my God, it's dead on. Just him just being like,
I've never heard him speak. It was so awkward.
I think that lost him the Heisman. I think he had the Heisman, and people heard him talking. They were like, oh no! Oh,
we'd have to listen to this acceptance speech. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here in New York today to take this Heisman Trophy back. It's flipping cool, man. Hear that shit? There's no way.
I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. This is the guy that everybody's saying might be the first quarterback picked in the NFL draft. This man is going to lead an NFL team out of the field. There's no way.
Here's the crazier thing. He's Cuban. I would have no, he's not. He's Cuban.
Hey, look, the name didn't match the face. I was like, Mendoza. He doesn't look like a Mendoza. I gotta say.
He's a Cuban Morty?
He's Cuban Morty. Yeah.
He's Cuban Morty. Hint, hint, Gabe, get to work, because he already whipped this together for us.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, I can't unsee that. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. Oh, wow. Yikes.
Very funny. Very good stuff.
Hey, actually, that picture, that looks like they just announced that Marcus Freeman was going to be the head coach. He's like, excuse me. Not on my watch. We're going to end the wokeness.
Jesse did make a good point earlier, though. He said Clarence Thomas is a Supreme Court justice, so
that man ain't been black since he was born. So there's that.
So just quiet, matter of fact.
Oh man. All right, one more college football story, because we haven't talked enough college football today, guys.
We got some baseball to get to too, right?
We got a lot to get to still. I gotta do the Skotsky 45 stat of the day. Luke's here, take a shot.
It's his birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Luke.
I've got to do the Skotsky 45 stat of the day at some point today, because I've forgotten to load it the last couple of weeks.
Well, why not just do it right now then?
All right, let's do it then. Well, I don't know if this football.
Welcome to the Skotsky 45 stat of the week. This week we go to the NBA, where LeBron James' strength.
Hold on, pause it, Mook. Hit the drop.
Okay, hold on. Where'd that go? It's here somewhere.
Boom shakalaka! All right, here we go. Skotsky 45 stat of the week.
Scoring at least 10 points in a game ended at 1,297 straight games. That is the record by over 400, with Michael Jordan next at 866. At the time of the streak ending, Kevin Durant was the largest active with only 267, over 1,000 less than LeBron. So again, since 2007, he scored at least 10 points in a game for 1,297 games, ending last week when he only scored 8 points. The other NBA stat of the week that you guys may get a kick out of is 21 years ago to the show today, Tracy McGrady scored 13 points in the final 35 seconds to lead the Rockets to victory over the Spurs. I think a lot of us remember where we were when that happened. Yeah, go ahead and discuss those fun NBA stats, guys, and have a wonderful show.
Thank you, Skotsky.
Is that last week's or is that this week's?
That's this week's.
Okay, because I remember we forgot to do last week's. But I also want to say,
Mac.
I just gotta say, nobody remembers T-Mac because he was perpetually hurt.
But 13 points in 35 seconds, that's insane. That's wild. The LeBron
Did
stat.
he also have a Big Mac like ad campaign?
Probably.
Maybe I'm making that
lazy
up.
eye.
Yeah, probably. But his 13 points in 35 seconds was wild because it was multiple 3-pointers, a couple like a 4-point play. Like he stole the inbounds passes. I remember that game. I've got two basketball jerseys. I've got white chocolate and I've got Tracy McGrady.
Whoa. Now here's the key question: which Tracy McGrady?
Ooh.
It's Sacramento Kings purple.
So you've got the Raptors
for white chocolate, and I've got the Raptor with the purple with the red Raptor on it for Tracy McGrady because I don't know, there might be something that I like about purple. I don't know what it
is. It's very royal in its appearance.
It is very royal in its appearance. Yeah. So those are the two basketball jerseys. Yeah.
To me, Tracy McGrady is still Vince Carter's cousin. That's
the way they found out is hilarious.
Oh no, it's one of the funniest.
I mean, like
I for his entire career, I always it's like Tracy McGrady. Yeah, that's Vince Carter's cousin.
How?
Well, when they were on the same team in the Raptors, that was the most fun team. They stunk.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Dang, did they score a lot of points in fun ways?
How'd they find out they were cousins?
You don't remember the story about how they found out they were cousins?
I don't know this story.
No, they were like a family reunion, and one of the aunties was talking to Tracy McGrady, and she's like, "Have you talked to your cousin Vince?" And he's like, "Vince who?" And it's like, "Vince Carter." And she's like, "What?" And so they literally just called each other from there. Like Vince was already at UNC, they didn't even know they were cousins. Yeah.
Damn.
Mook's young. Mook's younger. Mook has replaced Bart. I'm just trying to give him an off ramp. I'm trying to give him an out.
Isn't he older than me?
No.
Yeah, he is.
I was gonna take this one.
Hey, I've seen white people before. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfucker, man, you white as mayonnaise, man.
That's fair too.
You are.
Mike confidently saying, "Yeah, you are." He would know.
True. Facts. Spot him a mile away. That LeBron James scoring stat, though, 1,297 games with 1,297 straight games with 10 points or more
that's crazy.
It should have been 1,296. He was in the game before he got to 10 points, like 20 minutes late in the game. They're down by 20. There was like a few minutes left. All the starters were out except for LeBron. LeBron was like, I got to keep this streak going, man. I got to get to 10. And then he did. And then that was like the end of it. But in the game that he lost the streak, he also had the assist on the game winning shot. So it ended, but still kind of a cool way to end it.
I have a theory about that.
It's also close to 16 straight seasons.
Yeah.
16, it's like 16, it's like 15 and 3/4.
When I heard that he could have, everybody was like, well, he passed it up and they hit the game-winning shot and he could have kept the record going. My first thought was, nah, Bron did that because he knew he wasn't going to make that shot. And this way, the streak could end, and people would be like, "Oh, that's right, LeBron. He would always rather give it up for his teammate than be the guy who hits a game-winning shot." Because that's all we've ever heard. Like, "Oh, he's more like Magic Johnson because he'll pass up the game winner. He doesn't need to be the one to take it." Bullshit. LeBron knew he would miss it, and then the questions would be, "So LeBron, that streak fell, and yo ass missed the game-winning shot. How does that feel after game?" But it's easy to be like, "Hey, yo, I passed it up. I knew he was going to get the game-winning shot. It's a rough way to end, but all things come to an end." Makes him look like the fucking hero. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's true. Take it to the bank.
When you first said it, my back kind of went up. Like, you LeBron hater. And then no, you're right. That's 100%.
Like the minute I heard it on Sports Center the morning it happened, I was like, motherfucker, like, I'm not falling for that shit. Like, look, it's an impressive streak, and I'm not taking anything away from him. But they were like, he could have continued it, but he didn't. And I was like, and that's what he wants you to think. That is what he wants you to think.
He's the selfless teammate that made sure they won the game over him preserving his streak.
Right.
You're dead on. Like
it's 100%. It's not even a conspiracy theory. It's just true.
That's it. That's
what happened. That's what happened.
He's like, exactly, if I break this, that's how it's gonna end. I'll pass it up. And then if they miss, it'll be like, well, trying to get my teammates, sometimes it'd be like that. But he hit the game winner. Makes me look even greater. Like, oh man, glory to God, we won the game.
That's so perfect.
It's all about Dubs, not about my personal achievements.
I like LeBron. I think LeBron is the second best basketball player of all time. Michael Jordan 1A, LeBron
1000%.
I won't argue that. But that man grew up in a time when everything in his life has been scripted since he joined the NBA.
You mean like 3 years before that?
I was just gonna say it was scripted when he was in high school.
Yeah. But once he got in the NBA, he has scripted all of these moments. There's nothing that hasn't been discussed with the PR team,
heavily curated.
He's got people that are making sure he looks as good as possible.
Rich Paul was like, "Hey, look, LeBron's gonna pass this."
If I had that much money, I would too. If I had that much money and I could influence as much, I would too. I try to make myself look like the good guy, but real ones see through it. We're on you.
It's wild that in this age of social media, where like everything is on display and everybody's in your business all the time, this dude who has been in the spotlight since he was 15 years old has had nothing. Not a thing. Like, married his high school sweetheart, never caught doing something wrong, he's just like a corny dude that's like the biggest gaffe is him talking about Taco Tuesday. Like, that's wild.
I can't wait for him to slight 50 Cent in some way, and then we get a doc from 50 Cent in 5 years about how much LeBron sucks and all the shenanigans he's done throughout his entire career. That's what I'm ready for.
I did not realize, and please tell me if I've been duped by this, if I've been tricked, because Greg, you were telling me to watch that Diddy doc on Netflix that 50 Cent put out. We were talking when you saw, I was like, how do they have all this footage? Like, where did all this come from? Because you said it was like Diddy talking to his lawyers and like all this stuff. Yes. I said that Diddy was filming it, like he was doing the documentary.
And it got confiscated,
and no, he didn't pay. He didn't pay up. So then Diddy came in and bought the footage off of the production company and released it himself. It was Diddy trying to do like his own little documentary and forfeited the rights to it because he wouldn't pay. And then 50 came in and did 50 things.
Which was,
I don't know if
which he made a career.
It
sounds accurate though, based on the documentary. He made a career out of shafting people.
I fucking love. I love 50 Cent. Like, I can look all the way past his MAGA leanings because of how much money he has. Because the amount of joy that man brings me by purely hating other people. Holy shit. Between Floyd Mayweather, Ja Rule, P. Diddy, that man hates on an entire other level. Juwan Jennings needs to take notes.
Look,
Juwan
man.
Jennings is pissing off half the NFL. Start hanging out with 50 so you can figure out how to really fucking hate.
If there's a petty Mount Rushmore, they're chiseling Jordan's face first, but 50 got to be second. 50 got to be second, right there next to Jordan on that Mount Rushmore. Like, and I love him for it. Like, he's one of my kings. Like, I love. I can ignore the MAGA stuff because I'm.
driving through
like,
a tunnel.
I truly believe that part of him. It is what it is. I'm okay with it. He's my petty king.
I can ignore the MAGA stuff. It is what it is.
Yep, sounds about right.
The very beginning and the very end and everything in between was just robot garbage.
But we know
we
what
all
you were getting
agree,
at.
and we all agree. So
I guess we could stay in
He's my
basketball. This also applies to basketball. It applies to all athletics, but we wanted to talk about this Utah deal that was struck today, or is in the final stages of being struck, where the Utah Utes are entering into a private equity deal where they are going to get $500 million. There's a new for-profit company that's being formed that's made up of boosters and donors, and then a private equity firm that is putting in a bunch of the money. Now, the athletic department is still going to retain primary control, but this private equity is going to have a large stake in Utah athletics. And the whole point here is now they're going to make money. They're going to get a cut of this revenue. And Utah is going to be able to use this to fund NIL and improve their athletics department and all this other stuff. Guys, how did we get to the point where we could not pay players because it was going to ruin our athletics to we are going to take private equity money and let them make money off of this athletics department? How did that happen so quickly?
It's full circle. It's full circle. They used to profit off not paying the players. Now they're going to profit off paying the players because the white people still need to get their money off black players. That's what needs to happen. They still need to make their dime off of this. It's just slavery with more steps. That's all this is. We've just reinvented the fucking wheel.
I mean, the entire American labor force is just slavery with more steps, if we're being honest, right? Like, I mean, Matt Barr spitting facts. Hold on a second.
Who stepped on it? Who stepped on
fucking
it?
Mookie stepped on his air horn. God damn it.
Well, he's educating people. I was trying to give us, hey, laying it out like it is, but here you can have this too.
That's
true.
That's exactly what it fucking is, though. There needs to be a fucking salary cap in college football. If we're letting people profit off of college football on top of the universities, we've lost the fucking plot.
I mean, at this point,
like, capitalism has reached its endest of end stages when we have created a market where we pay people and then decide that we're going to profit off the market. We're going to pay people.
Like, look, I know every time something happens, there is a group of people that are like, this is going to ruin college football, right? Like, NIL happened. They're like, this is going to ruin college football, and the transfer portal, and this is going to ruin college football or college athletics. Private equity coming into college athletics is going to ruin college athletics. Like, pull away the facade. It is no longer amateurism, student athlete. This is laid bare. This is a business where we are looking to make money off of these athletes. You cannot hide it anymore. So now the athletes need to unionize, like now, before this spreads. Before this becomes all over, they need a union because they need benefits, they need health insurance, they need payment, they need revenue distribution. They are now no different than a professional athlete. Like, this is bananas. I love how you struggled to figure out where I was at.
Buddy, I have no idea where to point on this fucking thing.
It's reverse images.
I mean,
No,
that's what
it has to be a players union now. There needs to be agents for them strictly. They're strictly college agents. They need to have protections. They need to have all of this stuff because holy shit, we're about to watch a bunch of rich people get richer off other rich people, which I don't understand how that works, but fucking it does.
The crazy thing will be there will still be boomers that are holding on to this like, well, they're students, they're blah, 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 and they're not going to realize like what this shift means for college athletics. Like these kids, there should no longer be at this point. Don't even be affiliated with the university. Like, sure, you can wear the school colors. You're not.
Correct.
You don't have
Dude,
to go
I told you guys this is where it was headed. I said that shit like 2 years ago. I'm like, at a certain point, athletic departments are just going to separate from the schools because they're going to be like, why are we paying the overhead? We already have the fan base. We've got the brand loyalty. We don't need to be attached to the school at all. I called this shit, and y'all thought I was crazy.
And as Scott likes to say, they aren't there to play school. Well, once they unionize, they don't have to do any school. They just get to play.
Think about how good these teams are going to be when they don't have to worry about classes and they can just run it like a professional organization. Like imagine how good they're going to be when 6 hours of the day, they don't have to be at class or study table. Like they're going to be able to just be in the weight room or be on the practice field or watching film. Like this is going to be insane.
Disastrous.
Insane. It's
disastrous. We already give Georgia football too much time on their hands and keys to cars. Do you not think this isn't going to expound exponentially if they take away the academic requirements of people getting into a school to play a sport?
I mean, they already. Here's the thing: if they do that, though, are they going to bring back player props in Ohio?
Probably Mook at that point.
Oh, well, it's fine then. It's fine.
Yeah, then full speed ahead.
Yeah, run with it. Come on with it.
Carry along. Let's go.
Mook, are you placing your bet? Because this was the week 6 AP poll in college basketball. And for the last 21 years, the national champion has been ranked in the top 12 in the week 6 AP poll. It's a weird stat that they've tracked. And apparently, if you are outside of the top 12 this week, pack it up. Season's done. Nobody gives a shit about you. You're not winning shit this year. You might make a little run. You ain't winning it. So if you're in the top 12, congratulations. Your season still has hope. So
I mean,
that you're throwing down?
We beat UC. That's all that matters. So yeah, wrap it up. Let's go.
Who is the top 12?
Oh, let's Google that for you, Matt Barr. We'll vamp a little bit. Mook,
Duke and 11 others.
Well, I think Houston's up there. Hold on. I got ESPN up here because I was looking up. Did you guys know the White Sox won the lottery pick?
I did. I saw that earlier.
That's a bummer, man, because does that mean I won't be able to fade them this next year? Or are they still going to suck?
Major League Baseball.
They're in year like 2 of like their like rebuild. They're going to be competent, but they'll still suck.
All right, here's your top 12. Arizona, Michigan, Duke, Iowa State, UConn, Purdue, Houston, Gonzaga, Michigan State, BYU, Louisville, and Alabama. Those are your.
My money is on the Fighting Purdy's Iowa State Cyclones. Let's go, baby.
Oh, I like that. Well, hold on. Let's see. Let's
Purdy's,
compare.
baby.
Let's compare the top 12 AP with the top 12 DraftKings money line because I'll be interested how they stack up.
I was just about to look at some DraftKings futures for you to see who's got the best options.
All right, you ready? So here it is on DraftKings, right? DraftKings or FanDuel? I don't know. I'm on one of them. DraftKings goes in descending order: Michigan, UConn, Duke, Iowa State, Purdue, Houston, Zona, Gonzaga, Louisville, Michigan State, Illinois, Kansas. And I think that's 12?
All right. Illinois and Kansas are not in the top 12 in the AP. Don't waste your money on those votes or on those bets. They're not in the top 12.
So basically Michigan State, Louisville, Gonzaga, Arizona, Houston, Purdue, Iowa State, Duke, UConn, and Michigan. So a 10-team parlay. It won't let me do that. We'll come back to that.
It's exciting podcasting.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
Did you catch that, Greg? What
I was wondering if you would.
I caught it. That's why I stopped and stared at you trying to do a 10-team parlay to win the national championship.
There should be some way to box that.
Sometimes I just want to fight you. Like, just
bare knuckle.
I just want to fight you.
Hey, what are the odds on that? What kind of parlay can I lay down on that? I'm in.
Wait a minute. So hold on a minute. So basically what you're telling me, it is a guaranteed lock that one of these 10 teams will win the national title. If that means I put $1 on each one of them, as long as one of them hits, I'm going to make at least $11.
Well, then lay your money down, man.
I mean, this just seems like stay for the math.
Yeah, that just seems like easy money, man.
Why are you stopping at $1? Why not increase that?
Oh, that's true. You know,
$5 bets. Now, what are you making, Mook?
$10 makes me 11.
55.
$50 will make me 5 times as much.
Who isn't having fun because you're the party's degenerate gambler.
Seriously, Mook, I just want to fight you.
So how mad are you going to be when I place this bet and it hits though? For $135.75. I know, I'm kidding. That's not how it works, but I might actually do this.
It's been awesome.
Good times.
Miller for three. Oh, he backed it in. We're going to overtime.
You weren't getting my black ass again this
run
week.
into the overtime drop correctly. He just mumbles and then stops talking for drop. Asshole.
Nice try, buddy.
I was joking before about wanting to fight you. Now I really want to fight you. Like, I want to punch you straight in the face.
I mean, I don't fuck with that 1,000-pound club, so no thank you.
Yikes.
Roid rage and just punch you right in the face.
The best part is it could happen right in front of all our friends and our wives, and they would just not probably even blink. Like, yeah, I probably had it coming.
Clean sweep in the Crosstown Shootout, boys. The men's and the women's team beat UC over the weekend. Felt good, real good. That's all. That's all I wanted to say on that.
That's it.
Although Pitino is a man of the people. He brought the tradition back. Pitino showed up at Dana's, had a beer, threw down a stack at the bar, bought everybody's drinks. It's a tradition that Miller got rid of. I used to love when Travis Steele would do that after beating UC, although Miller didn't beat UC a whole lot. But Miller would he didn't really do it. Pitino brought it back. That's a tradition that I like, boys. Man of the people, that Richard Pitino.
But you notice in the clip, he says, drinks are on me. He didn't say first rounds on me. So he also, I think, won up Travis Steele.
That's true. Travis Steele just came in with $1,000, but he brought $1,000 for every win over UC. So, like, at one point, he had $5,000 that he slapped on the bar, which is pretty solid.
The only thing that would have made it more epic if he's like, beer here and then spaghetti with my father at that same Italian restaurant. You know the one I'm talking about. Bang, bang!
Ladies, don't wear anything complicated. All right, let's go.
That's what happens when we slip into the After Dark series. That's what's in it.
Had to hit it with that Cactus Jack. Just imagine if he talks to his dad and he's just like, what you doing, Dad? I'm just Cactus Jacking it.
Bar is staring uncomfortably while the three of us lose our shit.
Where are you gonna go? Like, he's at home. Where are you gonna go? Like,
all right, let's.
That's what I could ask. I asked the same thing about Notre Dame when they're trying to pick a conference. Where are you gonna go?
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
Baseball sucks.
Baseball is
Baseball
stupid.
sucks.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you got the Mets. Sucks for you, Matt Barr, in your face.
buddy, if you think that the Mets are giving me pain right now, then you don't know what August feels like.
Barr,
I don't care what happens to the team right now. All I know is that the Dodgers are ruining baseball, and why are we even bothering to play next year if Tariq Skubal ends up on the Dodgers? That makes no sense. They're going to have 5 aces. They're going to have 1 through 9 as some of the best players in baseball. They've got an amazing bullpen. It doesn't matter. Why play?
It's going to be really bad. Even if Skubal isn't the one, Hunter Green's on the trading block, and he might end up in LA. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah. So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
To get an ace from somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. Some ace will end up in LA, whether that's Hunter Green or Skubal or some, like, they're going to get another ace on that staff. And it's going to be ridiculous. The Reds, Cactus Jacket comments are amazing. Thank you, testing with some quality ones here. The Reds missed out on Schwarber because they weren't willing to pay an extra $5 million a year over 5 years.
Unbelievable.
They offered $5,125,000 and then wouldn't move off of that number. So
unbelievable.
Typical Reds at that point.
He would hit 75 home runs in that tiny little league park they play in.
He would destroy in Great American.
And it's a hometown kid. Like, how often is it? I mean, seriously, I can think of one other person who wanted to come here, who was a superstar because he grew up here. And his name was Ken Griffey Jr. And the Reds are like, nah, Schwarber, you want to be here? That's cool. We don't need your 50-plus homers a year. In fact, we'll shortchange you by $5 million a year. Like, what are we doing, man?
Unbelievable. And then Kral comes out and goes, "We're not going to go after anybody else this offseason."
That is classic.
Fuck. This team pisses me off so goddamn much, more than Mookie does. They infuriate me more than anything. I don't know why I like
them. And here's what really actually should infuriate you more is this offseason. It was dubbed, because we're staring down the barrel of another work stoppage, right? Next year, everything's going to get flim-flammed and fucked up, and we're definitely going to have some type of stoppage for baseball because these morons can't get their shit together. And so this offseason, the Pirates of the world and the teams that are like, oh yeah, we never spend money, are coming out and throwing out low ball offers that they know won't get accepted, or if they somehow did, it would be like, oh, well, you got to steal. But knowing that way later on, they can say, like the Reds in this situation, hey, look, we tried. We did what we could. They didn't want our money. And it's a total sham. Like, Major League Baseball I've never said this in my life, but this work stoppage needs to happen because there are so many fucking things about this ecosystem that has to be fixed. And I hope that it doesn't lead to missed games and canceled spring training or a delay to the start of the season. I don't want any of that. But if we have to have another offseason like we did, what was it, 4 or 5, 6 years ago when they had when everything was abbreviated in spring training and we had to speed up because the whole winter they had the lockout, bring it back. Because there's so much broken with baseball and all of this shit that we're seeing this offseason is a product of it.
Cancel baseball for 1 year because I want the Dodgers' entire roster to get a year older so they can't get any fucking better. I'm sick of that shit. And I want to see them assemble this super team, and they just can't actually put them on the field. Fuck you, LA. Yeah. Fuck you.
Well, and Scott's saying we're totally
cancel this year, and just fucking
look. I'm selfish. I want
get a salary floor. Get a salary floor.
I want baseball, but yeah, I've got a laundry list of things they got to fix in this. When this work stoppage happens, because there's so much broken right now. So much.
Correct. It's the winter meetings are stupid. This is pointless. We've got owners that refuse to spend money. We've got owners that only spend money. And there's no in between. There's no in between. And also, I want these rich fucks who depend on their baseball teams to bring them in their money to feel the fucking pinch when they don't have people paying them.
That'd be great. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Fuck you. If you can't afford to have a team and not play for a year, fuck you. Get out of baseball. I think every single sport that if your team is non-competitive for 10 straight years, you don't make the playoffs for 10 years, you're put on probation. You have 3 years to make the playoffs. If you don't, you're forced to sell the team.
Kind of like relegation, huh?
Over in sports because we have these, especially in baseball, because we have these fucking dinosaurs that are just rich to be rich. They own a baseball team and they don't put fucking anybody into it. Fuck the Saudis. Fuck the Saudis.
That's right, though. That's what would happen. Is it would just.
I know, but like Jesus Christ, like we need to figure it.
Hey! Look, if the Saudis want to come head turn of this shit down in ATL, I'm here for it. I don't give a fuck. I just want to win baseball games.
If the Saudis bought the Reds, and brought a World Series home.
Hey, the minute
flying Emirates,
all of the comedians taking heat for taking that Saudi money for doing that. You know your boy, I'd be right over here. I'd be like, hey, the Braves, we getting Arab money. We getting Arab money. That'd be your boy. The minute that shit dried, I'd be like, hell yeah, the Saudis own us. Let's go. We about to win.
I wasn't ready for a DJ Khaled reference.
Pulling the ripcord. We're going to soccer. Let's talk about something less controversial. The World Cup draw happened this week.
Oh boy,
we were treated to Wayne Gretzky saying things like Caraco instead of Curacao. Like it was a great time to see the World Cup draw.
Hey, real quick, Jesse wants to know if I'm still going to be okay when the GM beheads a middle reliever for blowing safe. Abso-fucking-lutely. With Saudi money, you just go buy a new reliever, new closer.
Oh my God.
And let that be a lesson to the next of you who blows a save.
Sell out. Really good in high pressure situations since his left hand was cut off after the last time.
Hey, no doubt. It's like he's pitching with 4 fingers tonight. His pinky mysteriously came up missing today. Didn't miss the game.
Speaking of left hands being cut off, I heard there's a soccer game happening in Seattle.
Yikes.
Excellent transition. There is a soccer game happening in Seattle, the World Cup draw. So they named the host cities a while ago, and they knew when the teams were going to be playing in those cities. Like they knew the dates, but they didn't know exactly which teams were going to be placed where until the draw happened. So the Seattle fan group got together and they were like, you know what we're going to do? We are going to...
Skotsky coming with the heat, talking about the return of 3-Finger Brown.
Sounds like your mom.
No! Snap.
Race card.
That was not involving a race in any way, bud.
Yeah.
We're gonna reset. Bring this one back to the social clip here. Okay, here we go.
Seattle.
The Seattle fan group gets together and they're like, "Here's what we're gonna do. This game is happening during our Pride Week, so we're gonna make this a Pride game. Like we're gonna honor the gay and lesbian fans, like show the soccer's for everyone. This is the Pride game." Then the draw happens, and they place the teams.
Yeah,
and the Seattle Pride game is between Egypt and Iran. On one hand, this is going to get interesting on the pitch. On the other hand, couldn't have picked a funnier combination for Pride Night. Like that is just a middle finger to those two countries of just like, hey, fuck both of y'all.
Where are you going to go?
I mean, I think it's the one game Trump's going to show up to, and he's just going to get on the speaker for some reason and Dementia Donnie his way through a speech that it supports Egypt and who are they playing? Egypt and Iran, yeah. Right? So playing Iran and they're playing Egypt. He's going to get on the microphone and support both of them and offend every single person in the crowd who is there for Pride Night.
That's assuming the game happens, because wasn't it the Iranian consulate who was denied visas to come in the country for the World Cup draw? So, like, are we sure they're going to let their team in?
Well, Trump did just get the completely not invented FIFA Peace Prize, where they gave him a medal, a trophy, and a certificate. He got 3 things: a medal, a trophy, and a certificate.
Can I tell you, if you want to know how made up your award is, if you have to put your own medal on, it's fake as fuck. That is the bullshittiest of things. If somebody is not placing the medal on you, you got a fake ass award. That is some fake ass shit. Let's talk about these beers that we're drinking.
That's a grab.
I thought we were gonna have Scott at least do that hockey real quick.
Nope, we're good. We ran out of time. That's the buzzer.
Hey, what are you drinking? Dog or no dog?
Southern Tier Christmas beer, chestnut praline imperial ale 8.6. It does not taste like pralines and dick. It is delicious. It is a Christmas puppy that comes with a bow on, and you wonder how they fit it in that stocking.
Shit. Mookie, how's your water tonight?
Oh my God, delicious. Let me tell you.
It clearly woke you up as you yawned through Scott.
Fuck, I told you, it's been a week.
You rude son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck you. You were yawning earlier, Scott. I saw you trying to hide that shit.
Wendy's! Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's goddamn winter nights, man. We need more vitamin D.
Not yawning bar on camera. What were you drinking, dog?
Hardywood Gingerbread Red, 5.4% is delicious. This is a dog. I got to piss like a racehorse. Jesus Christ, we'll be back.
He tried to hold on so bad too. 15 minutes overtime.
I was drinking Slushy Light from 450 North, 4.5% ABV. Delicious, absolute dog. Boys, this was a show.
Woo-wee.
We covered a lot of ground here tonight. We did.
We only had one AI image too. That's.
Oh, we should do this one. We should do this one real quick too, because Gabe put this together for us.
No, Gabe slacked off tonight and only made one. I made this one.
Oh, you made this one. So this is Cuban Morty.
This is Cuban Morty. Yeah.
This is Mendoza at his post-game press conference.
Hey Rick, I don't know if I really like it here. Oh God, oh no, Rick, we gotta get out of here. This is flipping crazy. Like I said, I've been to shows, I've watched shows. This was a show. It was indeed a show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Matt Barr bailed. He dipped out. Appreciate you, Matt.
Pissed on himself. Tell everybody.
Really hard.
He wet himself.
Thank you, Matt Barr, for hanging out with us tonight and repping JMU and letting me yell at you about Notre Dame stuff. We really appreciate all of you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this show, right? We're trying to get some more content out there. I'm putting some shorts out there. You can follow us on the socials, Instagram, TikTok. We're on Twitter at Crafty Sports. You can join the Facebook group if you want. It's really just Dan in there yelling about Messi and whatever else he's talking about. The Discord. Go join the Discord. It's a group chat nonstop. It's constantly popping off. It's literally the show in between the show. So go check us out there. Just search Craft Food Source. You can find us. We will see. Well, I won't see you next week. I'm out next week, but the boys will see you next week. Cheers, everybody.
It's me skiing the slopes with Mookie.
You'll never walk alone. Hook 'em.
God bless you. Go Irish.